And welcome back to another episode of the Rusty Cuffs Podcast, the police podcast. It's like a drunken ride along with two good buddies, Rusty and Cuffs. Just full disclosure, this is a
redo.
This is a redo.
Last night's episode was not up to snuff.
No.
I sucked. I wasn't funny. I was boring. And
You were just in a shit mood.
I was in a shit mood. I still think I am in a shit mood, but I'm in a better mood.
Yeah. It turned out that whiskey and beer did not help.
Oh, yeah, no.
They actually made things worse.
Also, I kind of don't love IPAs, and those did taste like I was licking an armpit.
You did, yeah. Yeah, that didn't help.
All right, I got to make sure that, because this kind of looks like there might be weed in it.
Gas station boner pill of energy drinks that you got here.
It's like early-ish morning.
Jumix
And
Jumix Energy
Lucky.
Mango Nectar Energy.
Jumix.
Well,
and
Lucky I think is just a 7-Eleven brand, isn't it?
Is it? This was not at a 7-Eleven.
All right.
This was at a Russian sex-trafficked employee's gas station.
Oh, then I don't know.
This says shake gently. The Jumix.
Oh, if I shake it gently, I won't even get it hard.
Jumex?
Is it Jewish Mexicans?
I don't know.
All right.
What are we doing? What are we
I don't know. Open up one of them. Let's get going. Here, let's do this fucking one that might have marijuana in it. All right. Well, hey, cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
This is quite a departure from last night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that tastes like old school Monster.
It does. Wow.
Ugh.
That's awful.
Yeah, that brings me back. Walking a foot post. Ugh.
Ugh. It's like cupcake icing, but hurts my teeth.
Oh, it does have some cupcake icing flavor in there. It's like, it reminds me of the blue no-carb Monster, which I drank until I shit blood about 15 years ago. Yeah, and cupcake icing on the finish. Ugh. All right, well, whatever. We're going to get cancer and die. Yeah, so listen, let's get into your cop week without being all fucking depressing and shit.
Yeah, so...
make it funny, piece of shit.
It's fucking cold, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's been a fucking huge pattern of, like, the whole night I was hearing it across all the whole area, like, oh, I left my car running and it's stolen now. It's like...
Yeah, you're a dipshit.
Yeah, that fucking happens. Then one happened really close to me while I was monitoring. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go towards that. Fucking car's gone. But I guess he had like a fucking AirTag or some bullshit in it tracking it. And it's pinging in like all of the worst neighborhoods.
Yeah. If you're a fucking idiot, at least use the 1% of your brain that functions to put an AirTag in your shitty car.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice car too. But if they fucking leave it running at a gas station, like, or a convenience store, don't fucking do that.
You see that guy that's on the edge of like the parking
That's
lot?
exactly
like,
what it was,
he's gonna
too.
take
Like
it.
it's a shady gas station or 7-Eleven, like, or convenience store, whatever the fuck it was. It's like I wouldn't leave my car unlocked there, let alone running.
Yep.
And it's like you're gonna be in there for 5 minutes. You need to leave it running. The car is so cold. What fucking retarded. Anyway,
yeah, the new cars warm up pretty goddamn fast.
Oh yeah. I mean, well, no, my old '98 Ranger like produces
the new cars.
so much pollution that it just gets hot in there. It's great.
I don't know. My van gets nice and warm.
Yeah.
Nice and warm real quick.
But anyway, like fucking all over the place, and they're going over the air, starting a perimeter because they found that the car stopped moving, and the guy that responds like moves at the speed of fucking I don't know, extreme retardation.
Yeah,
legally, I don't know how he's a cop. I think like that old trope. Oh, they have to be so dumb to be a cop. I think he's set the bar even lower.
Nice.
And then started digging under it.
That'll be good when we try and get a raise.
Yeah. But anyway, he shows up and they're directing a perimeter like, oh, go to there. We don't need anybody here because they're cul-de-sacs. And like, I finally have to step on the air, and I feel like a dick because I'm not a supervisor. I'm like, hey, no, all of those cul-de-sacs just open up into a superstore, like right in the back lot, and people just run through there to shoplift all the time. So maybe you should get a cop there. And it's right next to a major highway. I get down there, and like I know that this fucking retarded cop had to have passed the clearly obvious shady crackhead wearing a ski mask, walking from the direction of the stolen car to get to where he was.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fucking late at night, it's cold as fuck, and there's one fucking skinny ass crack head walking around.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as he sees my car, he turns around and starts walking the other way, pretending he's on the phone. I'm like, oh, that's what I would call a clue.
Using the old finger phone?
Yeah. And I'm like, hey, but I just pull up. I'm like, hey, buddy, where you coming from? Walmart. I'm like, cool. You got any weapons on you? No, actually, yeah, brass knuckles. Perfect, cool. Put your hands on the hood real quick. And then
why the fuck would he tell you?
Because he's a fucking crackhead.
That's fair, I guess.
And then out of the bushes comes his crack wife. Mm-hmm. Very nice lady. But, we end up doing a show up, and I don't like how that was conducted. I won't get into how shitty the show up was. I should probably for training purposes. It's suggestive when you have two cops abreast with the guy in handcuffs and all the lights on.
Listen, they always tell us, like, make it look like he's not a suspect.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way to do a show up where the guy doesn't look like a suspect. It's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
It's only one time that I've ever done one where the guy clearly did not look like a suspect, and it was because he had called the car that he used in a robbery, he reported stolen. So I had somebody do the show up while we were doing the report for the stolen car.
Yeah.
And the victim just drove past in another police car and was like, yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Like, it was ridiculous.
I keep drinking this.
Yeah, I'm going to keep drinking it too.
It tastes like a watered down monster.
Mm-hmm. You know, I broke my Apple Watch this week.
Mm-hmm.
So now I won't know when my heart's about to explode.
I'll
have no way of tracking it.
Yeah, I stopped watching wearing my Garmin watch. Mm-hmm. Stopped paying attention to it
because it's been a little, because it's been like, I don't know, 5 years of wearing that stupid thing, and I don't know, I'm going through like little Apple Watch withdrawal. But I think I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna try and go until like, at least the next generation comes out before I reassess and see if I want to get another one.
Does your Apple Watch monitor like your stress?
No,
it'll turn red and
I
say,
have
like,
zero stress.
You're in a stressful environment. Please,
No, when my kids are around, it tells me that it's a loud environment, and then I have to protect my ears.
Oh no, mine. It tracks my stress too. So the moment I show up at work to the moment I leave, it's just like the highest possible.
So the
red.
Garmin watch does that.
Yeah.
What's the variable that they use to tell you that you're stressed out?
I don't know.
I'm curious.
Right.
I would like to know.
Well, I've watched it and like where I interacted with my favorite coworkers and then interacted with like this dumbass, and you can see the spikes in the stress. I'm like, oh Jesus.
It's kind of like how you can track when you've been masturbating.
Yeah.
By the heart rate.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're like, I had a spike.
I actually take it off because I don't want the NSA to know when I'm coming.
Oh, they know. They still know.
I know they're watching.
Yeah, you got a toilet cam.
Yeah, but it's a suggestive show, but also like kind of shitty. But I'm like, all right, well, he's going in jail. And then she's like, well, I was with him the whole time. I'm like, perfect. Now you can't leave either. I need your ID. Oh, look, you have warrants. Oh, let's search her. Oh, hey, crack and meth. Perfect. Like, she shouldn't have came out of the bushes. She has warrants. She knows he's getting locked up for something.
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever. And then what the fuck else did I do? It's just been, I had a D where the guy pooped his pants.
Okay.
Multiple times.
Should have led with that.
It's a great fucking. It's a car crash comes over, a car flees the scene, and the cops do the right thing, get the fucking video footage uploaded like right away. I hate when like I'm investigating, following up on something, and the video still hasn't been uploaded like 2 days later. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Oh, I sent them the fucking link. No, I stand over the person's shoulder and be like, now drag that and drop that and send that. Yeah. Done. We have the evidence. I don't need to chase this asshole down anymore. It just makes my life easier. Dude, the car goes through a cul-de-sac, airborne, takes out like 2 trees, a fucking mailbox, and a post. And you can see where it's like 2 headlights to 1 headlight to bumper flying off. Shooting sparks the whole way. And it goes for about 7-8 miles. People calling 911 of like people hanging out the side of a car screaming at shooting sparks. Guy was like drawing attention to himself the whole time.
Yeah, usually when your car turns into a fucking flamethrower, it attracts a little bit of an eyeball.
You go down a major drag, just like park in a fucking shopping center parking lot and fucking dip.
Mm-hmm.
Not telling you how to commit crimes, but if you're fucking wasted and there's tons of drugs in the car, like fucking dip. Like
take your drugs and run.
Like I guess the car runs out of steam going up an embankment or hill, and it was leaking like everything out of it. So I think it ran out of coolant. But the cops find it after following debris field. And it sounds a little hairy. I get up there, and he's just screaming and agitated. And I'm like, all right, he's got to go in cuffs. They're like, oh, but I don't have, I didn't do the field sobriety test. Like, we don't need that. We don't need it. Like, we have oral admissions that he was driving. can tell he's drunk. We're fine. And the cops are so fucking hesitant to just do their fucking job. And then they're trying to make it, just leaving the scene of the action. I'm like, let's do this whole thing full tilt. Whatever. He's already a mess. He's already an asshole. He's already screaming on the side of the road. He's going to be an asshole no matter what we do. Why would we give this guy the fucking pass and the benefit of the doubt?
Yeah.
He's so out of control. We put him in the back of like a cage car, and he just starts. Thank God these things have fucking cameras now. I'm telling you. He just starts banging his head. He splits his whole fucking face open. And we're like, oh, great.
You mean you guys split his face open?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what he accused us of.
Of course he did.
And like...
That's it. Let him go on paper and then charge him.
Anyway, it's like a watered-down Blue Monster. It's fucking amazing. It's getting better. I hate that. 0 grams of protein. Damn. Dude, we have to take him to the hospital. And he gets like stitches. Like, well, no, he doesn't get stitches. He's so out of control with the nurses. Like, you can be an asshole to me. You can fucking curse me up and down while you're handcuffed or arrested or whatever. Almost slips his cuffs too because he was just so agitated at me.
You have that effect on people.
I do, but I'm doing it on purpose now because like they're trying to be so nice with this guy and he's not giving them any information. Just start poking the bear. Like if the nice guy routine, the gee golly whiz doesn't work, just be an asshole. They're going to lose their composure real quick, and they're going to crash out, and they're going to yell, I was only fucking driving for 5 minutes, and you guys are hassling me. I'm like, that's all I need. Thank you. Yeah. I don't care if you're driving for 1 minute or 30 seconds. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's the win. Oh, God.
Maybe I'm getting old, but I don't poke the bear anymore.
I poke the bear.
I don't care enough. Like, is this going to result in me making a lot of overtime if you just sit here and continue to act like an asshole? All right.
That's good to me. That's what I need. I just needed the one oral admission so I could get him to fucking, because he's outside of the car when we showed up. Obviously fucking hurt from a car accident, spider-webbed windshield. I think he may have just smacked his head, and that's why he's so out of it. He's fucking wasted. Anyway, he gets a goofy juice from the doctors, and that usually keeps him pretty chill for a couple hours, right?
Yeah, it can, depending on what they give him.
Didn't. I think they got maybe 30 minutes of peace to stitch him up, and then they're like, yeah, he's all yours. We're like, oh, fuck. Bring him back to the processing, and we just cuff him to the bench. He's screaming that when he gets out, he's going to go find me and my family and kill my whole family. I'm like, I mean, ordinarily, I guess I would shake somebody, but it's like, dude, you mean I get to kill someone for free on my front step? Like, I don't even have to get out of my house to shoot you? Like, sick.
Yeah, make my life easy. I'll move my couch so it faces the front door.
I'll be sitting there. Like, it's fine. Would that be on the job related? Like, if he's somebody I arrested, I feel like I'd have to.
Well, I mean, if you...
I'd put in overtime for shooting the guy, too.
If you start taking law enforcement action...
I would absolutely put in overtime for it. Be like, you got to pay me for me shooting this dude.
I mean, I think you would have to. That's how you protect yourself, by saying, I am now on duty.
Fuck it. Anyway, I wonder if they'd go for that. I have to pick somebody's brain. Well, you put in overtime for sitting on your couch and smoking some dude.
Yeah. And you're gonna stay. You have to go to the hospital for tinnitus.
Oh yeah, and it's now it's a work related injury.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Anyway,
got it all mapped out.
Yeah, got it all mapped out.
It's a real money making plan now.
You threaten to kill me X, Y, and Z, and then like in the same breath, it's like I gotta take a shit. I gotta go to the bathroom. And he's already throwing up and shit and whatever he's on. I'm like, yeah, I'm not taking you because you just threatened to murder me. So
Sorry.
I'm going to call in some guys. It's going to take a few minutes because they're all out on the road. No, you got to do it right now.
What was this, in the hospital?
No, this is at the precinct block.
Oh, okay.
Chained to the bench.
Yep.
And
everything's stainless steel.
Yeah, exactly. I feel bad for our maintenance guy because we finally got like a great crew.
So we used to have... No, if your perp shits or pisses... That is your shit or piss to clean up.
Yeah.
All right. That is day one stuff.
Yeah. Thankfully, he kept it all contained in his poopy pants. But he's like, I'm like, hey man, it's gonna take a while. Screaming, crashing. I'm like, dude, all right, you don't want to work with me? Then just sit there in your poopy pants, and then you go to court in the morning. And that sent him.
Hard to look innocent in poopy pants.
Yeah, It's impossible, honestly.
I've never seen a guy get off in poopy pants. I mean, I've seen guys get off in poopy pants, but that's a different breed.
We've been having a lot of serial jerkers right now, and they generally do have poopy pants.
Yeah, we had one the other night.
Did he have crusty poopy pants?
No, but pajama pants nonetheless.
Was that the one that I saw on the blotter?
Yes.
We're gonna have to talk about that in a second.
Okay.
But
yeah. So all right.
But it's impossible to look. But it's like it used to be easier in the computer system to put in aliases. Mm-hmm. I had to do work now to put in poopy pants as his fucking alias. I had to open multiple tabs and fucking go through the rabbit hole to open that.
Are you Fred Poopy Pants Johnson?
Dude, I love when I run into people that have the old school fucking nickname. Mm-hmm. We used to do it.
Yeah, we used to put them in.
I had a dude that
just make them up.
Chased his girlfriend into the woods, started hitting her, and bystanders intervened. It was at a park.
AKA Woodsy Punchy McGee.
No, we called him Pillow Fists because she didn't have we witnessed this assault, and there's not a scratch on her, and he's really swinging for the fences. So we called him Pillow Fists.
I like it.
I love that. I love those old school names.
Yeah. So we had an okay week. We had one night where we just really got our shit pushed in.
Somebody got their shit pushed in.
No, none of that actually, but it was just a busy night. But yeah, we had 2 overturns. We had 2 drunk driving arrests. A guy fucking had a medical thing in the cells.
And we've had one a week where it's just a shit show night, and then everything else is chill.
It was literally
what the fuck?
We napped the entire week, and then it was
one day. It's you're working.
Yeah, it was nonstop. Yeah. They made up for the month in one night. So by the end of the night, we had the pajama jerker guy, and then we had a call for catalytic converters, and we had 1 car in service. So now it's 5:00 in the morning. Everybody's tied up on some shit, right? There's the people at the hospital. There's victims at the hospital. There's suspects at the hospital. There's arrestees at the hospital. There's just shit everywhere, right? Yeah, so then at the end of the night, we got 1 guy in service, and we get a call for catalytic converters, and he does the right thing, right? So they give a direction of where these guys are starting from, or where the initial call comes out. So he kind of goes in the direction they're going to be traveling with the lights off, and he kind of ends up bumper to bumper with these guys while they're cutting out somebody's catalytic converter. Now, what happens is they all jump, they scramble, right? They get back in their little SUV, and the back hatch is open. It's full of fucking catalytic converters. So they take off with the back hatch open, and they spill fucking half a dozen catalytic converters all over the road.
Yeah.
As they're not being pursued. Because
I feel it.
Pursue.
We do sometimes.
You know what I mean? It's a non-pursuit.
Non-pursuit. Yeah.
Pursuit.
I'm just following from a distance, maintaining visual.
Complete safe speed.
It's better now with the new Explorers because you don't hear the roar of the engine. I know multiple times where I'm not in pursuit, and you can hear and it's God.
No, that's not the rev limiter. No, you're hearing things. So anyway, they got away. But what bothered me about that was that car that they were cutting the cat out on.
Yeah,
I sat on that car for a month.
Yeah,
because it was just positioned in such a good spot. I was oh, it's gonna get hit any night now. It's gonna get hit, and sure as shit, that was the one. So, and then let's see, what else did I have? Oh, and then, so I wanted to talk to you about this because I think interviewing victims is pretty it's sort of delicate, especially depending on the nature of the crime.
Yeah, it is.
And I was never trained how to do it. It's just having done it.
Yeah.
I never went, I'm not a detective. I never went to do any of that shit. In fact, the only reason I can even write a statement is because I have a grasp of the English language.
Yeah, no, and they won't even send me to these interview schools where I'm on this pathway to be detective. I don't want to be, but I am. And I'm hey, can I then, if I'm going on this path, can I go to the interview schools? Oh, no, that's only for really special people. I'm what the fuck?
It's first off, it's not like you're.
It's a school resource officer went, and I'm yo, are you fucking kidding me?
It's also an inexpensive training.
Yeah, it's a day or two.
But you should want guys to go to that so that they can write a good statement.
Every time,
or at least supervision.
Something has changed over the past year where it used to be I generally could get some of the training I wanted approved every year. To now, I get denied for every single piece of training, and then they buy a new drone. It's
do you think it's because you keep ending up on the internet?
I told them if they want me to stop ending up on the internet, they put me in an indoor kid job.
I think it's hilarious because I look forward to you ending up on social media the same way guys look at like a Kanye drop. I'm like, oh, the new cuffs just dropped. This is great. And I send it to all my friends.
I hit like 3 times in the past month, I think.
Yeah, you've been busy.
That's fucking...
Yeah, social media loves you.
I fucking hate it. Nobody's put a compilation together yet. I'm waiting for that. It's only a matter of time. Like somebody can string together my entire career on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok or whatever.
I mean, I'm certainly going to do it for your retirement.
I think they owe me money. I mean...
Oh, there's millions of views. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm owed money.
Somebody owes you some cash.
Yeah.
We'll take it in the form of like energy drinks and whiskey, I guess.
No, I'll take money.
So what I wanted to get at was I'm interviewing this woman who's basically just, she's telling the worst night of her life. All right. She's talking about how she was burglarized and sexually assaulted and then choked out.
Once I hear that many things going on at once, I'm like, yeah, this didn't happen.
And
look, not the way, definitely not the way they said it.
No. And she was, the typical like person that you would be like, yeah, I don't want to blame the victim here, but like you brought a lot of this on yourself, didn't you? And if you've never been a cop, that's going to sound horrific.
Mm-hmm.
If you've been a cop, you know exactly who I'm talking about. So we're there and she's telling my cops what happened, right? So then they call me. They're like, this is what I got. I'm like, all right. They give me the basics of the story, right? So I got the framework for the story. I know what crime she's alleging happened. Now I want to go in there and have her tell me the story again, see how it changes.
Yeah.
So I have her start. And then generally when I get there, they don't feel like the victims generally don't like to tell the story more than once to the cops because they're like, well, I just told you this.
Yeah.
But then when I get there, it's like,
then they have trouble keeping track of their lives.
Yes, but you haven't told me, right? And I come in and I'm a much more calm presence, right? So they start telling the story from the beginning, and I let them get to like one crime,
mm-hmm.
and then I have them go back to the beginning and then start the story over. And it's just just so I'm hearing this right. Like what you're telling me is. And I didn't realize that that's what I do, but it is directly out of the Verbal Judo book. But I'm like, all right, just so I understand where you're coming from with this. You're saying that this happened, up. Okay. And then if the crime is looking like it's going to go one way or another, then I'll ask more pointed questions to lock down exactly what crime occurred, right?
Yeah.
Like what's the nature of the injury if it's going to push it one way or the other. Then I let them continue. Then I get to the second element. And then I have them go right back to the beginning. All right, so just and then I'll kind of like...
It's hard for crazy people to keep that straight.
Yeah, so I'll get that story in bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Maybe 6 times before I'm like, okay, this is what I think happened.
Yeah.
And then, generally, detectives show up and they have to do it all over again. So now they've gotten the story 10 times, but that story can evolve.
Mm-hmm.
And it's usually by the time I get the story for like the 3rd or 4th time from the victim, they go one of 2 ways. They start getting upset, or they want to try and make themselves sound cool. And that's basically what this girl was doing. But the first time that she told me the story, I have to be, somewhat stoic and like, oh man, I can't believe this happened to you. But as she's telling me, the fucking smoke alarm keeps chirping, and I'm doing everything in my power to not fucking laugh in her face.
I have made so much eye contact with my partners when we're in a house, and it just keeps on.
Oh,
chirping.
I just looked right over her shoulder.
I think I've been meaning to just put, how passive aggressive would it be if I just had some 9-volt batteries in my duty bag and like I just changed somebody's smoke alarm? Like, would it be possibly the most passive aggressive thing I could possibly do on the scene? And
hi, I'm trying to make you a better person here.
How much trouble would I get in with the department for doing it?
I think that I
feel like a massive amount.
If you treated it like a sociological experiment where you maybe, just hear me out.
Yeah.
Maybe that chirping over a certain amount of time
drives people insane.
It makes you into a piece of shit.
That's why the pit bulls are so aggressive in those neighborhoods. It's like Chinese water torture.
They're always looking for that bird they can't find. Goddamn ceiling bird in this house. I gotta catch him.
It's crazy. They don't even fucking notice it. Like,
no, it's crazy. Like it would make it, like I've woken up in the middle of the night and gone out to get batteries.
I have to. I can't. Like, one, I'm not letting my family die of carbon monoxide poisoning or my house burn down because I don't know if people know, but you live in your house and you kind of need it to not be on fire most of the time. They're just fine with most of the time. They're just fine with it. And it's always like the walls are somehow greasy, but no one's ever cooked in the kitchen at the same time. It's fascinating.
Yeah, it is wild.
It's like there is too much fast food containers piled up where the garbage can should be for you to be actually cooking in here.
In college, I lived with 9 guys. And
nice, that's hot.
There was less garbage and cum in that dorm room than there was in like any house I've been in the last 15 years.
I do like to do this neat party trick sometimes, especially with the rookies. Is I don't my old flashlight broke, but I had a flashlight that had a black light setting on it.
Nice.
I'd be like, hey guys, you want to see something cool? Especially in the shitty hotels, be like, ew.
Yeah, that one rookie's uniform lights up.
Yeah, well,
lonely midnight.
No, it's amazing how like trashy, and it's like, do you think if you like cleaned up your house and like change your batteries, you might not be like, but it is attention to those little details does make your life better.
My theory was always that it's a rented property, so they feel like I shouldn't have to spend the $6 on some 9 volts.
Yeah, because I'm only the person that burns down. My landlord will just get an insurance payout, so I shouldn't have to spend any money.
Well, I honestly think that's what it is, though. Is they take no sense of ownership, so they just say, well, whatever, let it fucking go.
Yeah, they don't even take ownership of their own lives. No. Why does it feel like I'm drinking a Newport with this Lucky Energy OG Luck with the weird cat on it? Like, it's got is that a cat? I think it's it's like a silver liquidy. It's
a liquid. It's a T1000.
T1000 cat with dice on its neck.
It's a liquid metal cat.
And simultaneously, it's giving me a headache and the energy to get through my life. I gotta find out if I don't want to roll the dice and get so much trouble just being like, Officer Cuffs is now suspended without pay for changing the batteries in people's smoke alarm.
If you were like soliciting business like an electrician, you were like, I could fix that for a fee, then I think that you might get in trouble. For giving someone a battery and doing the work for them. If you told them, I think this will make you less of a piece of shit, so I'm going to put this battery in, that might garner you a complaint.
This is what I want to do. I'm going to just give them the battery.
They won't know what to do with it.
And then revisit
What's
in a
this
month.
for?
Yeah.
What's this for?
Yeah. Here, I think it sounds like you need this. What?
I don't understand.
Yeah. Been busy.
Yeah, it's been ticking up.
Weird for January.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always looked at January and February as kind of like a down month. Even March.
February doesn't count. Like, I feel like it doesn't count as a month. There were also, like, it's always my lowest scoring, easiest month because it's the shortest. But also during COVID, I think it was 2020. I don't think I had a single patrol call in the month of February.
I can tell you that I got 0 calls.
Yeah.
I got zero calls.
I think, and I'm not counting like
there may be a couple aided cases.
Yeah, but it's like I'm not going in there. I just watched like enormous people get wheeled out and be like, well, that house is going to be for sale over the summer. And I was looking at houses, so I was like, hey, I think I just closed.
Speaking of which, the guy across the street over here, I don't know, one of them went to the hospital yesterday.
Oh, I always pay attention to that shit.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I have a house.
I mean, neither of them are in great shape.
I know. I used to walk this neighborhood with my wife.
Waiting for the old people? Just jumping out of the bushes and scaring them?
I was looking at like an old lady smoking on her porch and I'm like, I will buy her another pack. Like, just keep going. TikTok.
There is an older lady that's a little suicidal.
Ooh, so you want me to like slip one of my drop guns at her house? Or
I'm just thinking if maybe just a suggestion.
Suggestion. Get her like a helium tank in a plastic bag.
I don't want her to sound all fucking mousy and cute when she's dying.
No. Well, there is sweet release. it just replace. You don't notice the replacement of the oxygen in your brain. You die.
Oh, well, that sounds painless. And hilarious.
I think it's painless, but it probably isn't because your body only detects. It doesn't detect the lack of oxygen. It detects the buildup of carbon dioxide, so it's really uncomfortable. So I don't know. Probably sucks.
Probably start shaking, right? Like if you hold your breath too long underwater?
Yeah, but it's the only way I can come.
Yeah, well, naturally. All right.
Speaking of suicide, any cool guns at SHOT Show you saw?
I saw a lot of really dumb guns.
I like the folding shotgun. Hot take.
I think it's fucking stupid.
I think it's cool.
I think it's absolutely retarded.
They have a full size one and a 14-inch one. I don't know if it's an SBS or not. whatever. What was that? Rock Island Armory?
Yeah, I think so.
I think
it's a Filipino 1911 factory.
I have a Rock Island 1911. I fucking like that.
I mean, anybody with a lathe should be able to make a 1911 at this point.
It's we probably left the tools there. Like,
yeah, probably. Yeah, it's a big month in Vegas, right? They do the Consumer Electronics Show, and then they go right into the Porn Awards, which is the AVN Awards.
I think the AVN are going on at the same time as SHOT Show. There's a little bit of a
SHOT
crossover.
Show, you mean AVN for Unfuckables?
Yeah.
That being said, I do want to go to SHOT Show.
I mean, we are definitely unfuckable.
Yes, we should have went this year, but I had a baby, so not that unfuckable.
Yeah, no, I have a 1-year-old. I don't think you can.
Next year, you could bring a baby. You just got to put him in a Molly vest.
That's true, but like I don't think.
What if I got one of those service dog vests for him?
I think that would work.
Yeah,
she could crawl around.
Perfect.
She's pretty good at barking too. I don't think we could sell it to our wives. Hey, we're gonna go to Vegas to do like 3 of our most favorite things, and it just so happens that there's gonna be a ton of porn stars walking around.
Well,
at the same time.
I would leave the AVN part out.
My wife's a fucking pervert. She knows when the AVNs are better than I do. She probably knows somebody that got an award. Like,
so drop the kid off with your parents and go.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's a win-win.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, we should try and go, but every year, like, it seems like it's just there's a lot of disappointing shit, and then every third year, there's something really cool and novel. Noticed a bunch of belt feds.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like this.
CAC Industries has that belt-fed water-cooled AR upper.
Yeah, there's a lot of short barrel stuff, a lot of suppressor stuff. Look, Trump's president. Nobody's in like jeopardy of losing their guns. So for the gun industry, not great. You know, you're going to see a lot of optics. You're going to see the cost of optics drop, and like 2 years ago, technology being in like shittier companies, and guess what? Now all the perps are getting optics, and you know, so all those
I see most
optics and flashlights.
Most of the perps have a
3D printed Glocks.
Most of the perps have a flashlight on their gun, but they don't have any optics on their ARs. It's just a flat.
It's amazing
rail.
They found a way to put batteries in those flashlights, but not batteries in their smoke alarms.
What's crazy is like I've heard you know why there's always pictures of that? The cops are taking the good optics for themselves. I'm like, no, usually these dudes don't have fucking optics.
That's a Mexico thing.
Yeah.
Every time they photograph like a
the
Barrett
optic
with
is
no
gone.
sights. Yeah.
I'm taking a $5,000 optic from that. Yeah, for fuck yeah. It's fucking. It's disappointing. Every year, Palmetto State Armory is like, we have this old surplus remake. Like they did the STG-44 one year. I think they had something this year. And it never comes out because they never fucking finish it. And they just show it off to jerk each other off.
Yeah, that was a problem with SHOT for a long time, is that they showcase a lot of shit that's not available. So if you notice now, what a lot of the vendors, they tout themselves on, it's available now.
Yeah, it should be.
You can buy it now.
Well, Keltec has the stripper clip fed 380.
That might be the dumbest thing I saw.
I'm buying it. I don't give a fuck. It's fucking awesome.
I know it's, what is it, 9 ounces?
Yeah, it's the only thing lighter than that is the original Keltec 380.
The P3AT?
Yeah.
I had one of those.
Yeah. It looks like a disposable handgun.
It is a disposable
It's got a rotating barrel, though. That's kind of cool.
All right, tell you what, you buy. What is it, $400?
It's like $350.
All right, you buy. Actually, when it actually comes out, it'll probably be even less than that.
It's out.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and it's got optic mount on it. It's optics ready, so...
I'm not putting the optic's going to cost more than the gun.
I'm 100% putting no, just buy a Chinesium. There's so many fucking no-name.
All right, hold on. Before we get on that, the Chinese optics, right?
I love Holosun.
We should be doing everything as Americans not to bolster the weapons industry of China. And everybody's out there buying fucking Holosuns. I know they make a good optic.
They make a great optic.
All right, but come on.
Well, Vortex,
spend the money on
Vortex makes a great optic. Some of them are made in China, some of them are made in Japan, some of them are made in the U.S. Listen, if Trijicon or Aimpoint wasn't charging a goddamn arm and a leg, which is mostly just like the roll mark fucking price you got to pay for these assholes, they would be selling better. That's the truth of it. I mean, the market dictates that, this is a bomb-proof, superior product for a lower price. Are they using slaves to use it? To make it? Probably.
But they're Chinese slaves.
Yeah, whatever. I mean...
listen, if China wants to enslave their people, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't care.
Yeah, no. I'm not getting, like, help me notes every time I open unbox an optic or
No, I kind of wish I did, though.
I would actually.
You know
really
when you
enjoy
used
that.
to like donate like $2 a month to feed a kid in Africa, and they would send you a little picture of him.
Oh no,
that was a thing in like the 80s.
I know about it. I just would never donate
Suzanne
to them. I'd be
Summers,
like,
whatever.
Send me more starving kid pictures, please.
But that's what I want.
Thanks for the JO material.
I want. I want to get a pair of Nikes, and there's a little picture of a sweatshop kid in there. He's like, "Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
They let me these Nikes. They gave me 14 cents of rice.
They let me see the sunlight this month. Like they have like anti-suicide barriers on the outsides of their Apple factories.
I don't want to see inspected by number 57. I want to see inspected by Myling.
Yeah, well, I mean, number 57 is probably just like they have serial numbers on them at this point. If like on the back, if that was just like help me, I'd be like, nice, I'm buying more of this shit. I'm kidding, mostly.
You know what? I haven't pulled the insoles out of my sneakers. Maybe like if
It
really
could be
look, there's
if you
probably
really
a hidden
look.
note in there somewhere.
But I keep on seeing these no-name optics manufacturers coming out. They're all on Amazon and shit like that. Some of them getting like directed Instagram content of, and it's like assembled in the USA. I'm like, so you put the battery in? Like,
Yeah.
Come on, dude. Like, and they're all like, some of them, the Swamp Fox seems like people really like. I need to take a look at the Swamp Fox. Some of them have weird angles and they're a little ugly, but
I mean, the Vortex Defenders, like for the pistol optics.
yeah.
You know, if you were going to look for that, or if you had a shotgun that had a bead sight and you wanted to throw an optic on it, I mean, that's a pretty solid idea.
I mean, this hollow sun that's still on my Smith & Wesson has been dropped, hit, kicked, scraped.
Look, there's no doubt Holosuns are good optics.
Yeah.
And at some point, I probably will end up buying one.
Yeah.
It's just I have a hard time buying
Anything
Chinese
from
shit.
Chinese?
If I can help it, I'd rather. I mean, I would spend.
Didn't I watch you eat Chinese food last night?
That was made by a China man that was here. Okay.
I don't think you can say China.
That was a.
Did I ever mention that over the radio one time we were looking for a missing Asian person, and some old salty cop goes over the air?
It's China man.
Is he an Oriental? And I'm like, oh, boy.
I like it.
And I had to explain to this like 60-year-old man. I'm like, hey, dude, I don't think you can say Oriental, especially not over the radio.
Shut up, Cuffs. I'm gonna go check out the opium den.
Yeah.
See if he's in there.
All right. Ooh. I'm trying the.
Your heart's gonna fucking explode. Did you
2X.
finish this one? Oh my god, you're gonna die.
No, I'm not. I'm immortal.
It's like nothing can kill me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This episode, like all others, is brought to you by Dudes Gourmet. For over 50 all-natural organic seasonings for everything from steak, chicken, fish, and veggies, go to dudesgourmet.com. You can follow them on Instagram and YouTube for fun and delicious recipes. And use the promo code CUFFS, that's capital CUFFS, at checkout, and you're going to get free shipping on all orders over $50. That brings me to our own seasonings.
We have seasonings now?
If we want to, all right, we can do a Rusty Cuffs package.
Is it like a Build-A-Bear seasoning?
Well, what we're going to do is maybe 2 or 3 seasonings,
Mm-hmm.
all right, that are specific to us.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a salt of some sort, packaged as a little package, and then use that maybe to fund our SHOT Show excursion. I think the wives might have a lot of. They might be easier to convince if the show paid for the trip.
That's true. But I mean,
It's also a lot easier to justify buying new guns. If the
obviously,
show,
I'm
we could treat this like a business.
We could, or use all that money when we get to SHOT Show and put it all on black at roulette.
I think that whatever we have, any surplus,
we gamble.
Any surplus, we gamble.
We gamble
As soon as we walk through the door on black.
On black, and we have to stream
Wesley
that.
Snipes told us, you always bet on black.
I do like gambling, kind of a lot.
I don't.
I have a problem.
I'll spend $1,000 to chase the $10 that I lost.
So that means you really do like gambling.
No, that's why I don't gamble.
Because
I'll be like, I'm gonna get it back.
That's not a bad idea. Assault, 2 seasonings.
Yeah, 2 or 3. I'm gonna see what the dude can create.
I will use my Polaroid camera, and I will take foot pictures and submit those with every order.
Okay.
Yeah.
So foot pics, obviously
and
Rusty Cuff stickers.
Yeah. Foot pics,
dick pics, Rusty Cuff stickers. I don't know. We'll do something.
This has 2,100 milligrams of something in it.
of something. It just says something.
It says Performance Blend 2,100 milligrams.
Well, it's 150 milligrams of caffeine.
That's
and
fine,
then
right?
everything else is milk thistle extract, ginseng, guarana seed extract.
Oh, this says
taurine.
So this had 200 milligrams. So I'm going at
350 milligrams.
Yeah.
And then I'll give you a whip pouch later.
Fuck it.
You're gonna explode.
No, I'm not. My heart's not even beating fast yet. This is what it takes to get me excited.
All right. Listen, I wanted to talk about the new gun belt that I got.
Yes.
All right. So I had been looking at this belt for a little while, and I had reached out to Blue Alpha Belts, and they were nice enough to send me one.
That's fucking awesome.
Which is great. So before this one, I had used the regular like fucking shit belt that every agency gives out, that leather belt with you got to use the fucking belt keepers. All your shit slides around, kind of sucks.
I stopped using a leather belt probably 5 years ago.
Yeah, I'd probably say it was about more than that, but I also went away from the leather. I went away from the leather belt, and I had the I think it was called the Sierra Bravo belt. It was a 511 belt. It was like a Velcro belt with an inner belt.
Yeah.
It didn't break the bank. Had kind of a quick plastic buckle on it.
Yeah, that's what I think I still have.
Yeah, I mean, it worked for a while. This is it actually here. It worked for a while as a 2-inch thick belt.
That's really fucking thick.
Yeah, and all my shit stayed nice and locked on there, which was good. But the belt really wasn't comfortable. Yeah, and just the system itself just wasn't great. And I needed a second gun belt. So I was looking at this one. They sent it out to me, and I moved all my shit over to it. Every time you build a new gun belt out, you feel a little bit retarded. Like you put something on like backwards or upside down, or it's like on the wrong side. So it took me a minute or two to get everything kind of where it was. They basically told me like, hey, build yourself a belt, and we'll send it to you. So I did. Their stuff is built really well. The belt is awesome. It's kind of like the inner belt and outer belt is really a system that kind of works well together. So between the two of them, you end up with they're rigid, but
they don't have like the steel core like some of them.
No, but when you put both of them on together, super, super rigid.
Sometimes I feel like that's nice. A little unyielding and because like I'm crawling under cars.
Because it's an inch and a half belt. Mm-hmm. So it's not like if that 2-inch belt was like that, it would be too much, right?
Yeah. But an inch and a half, just a rigid inch and a half, doesn't bother you too much.
No, it's like 2 knuckles deep, so it's fine. But anyway, I do like it. I think that departments now, because they buy the cheapest shit.
They buy the cheapest, ugliest.
You've got a long career.
On head retarded shit.
You've got a long career. Buy yourself quality equipment. I have no doubt this one's going to last the remainder of my career.
Yeah.
What I particularly like about it is if you notice the tourniquet holder on the front there.
Yeah.
No, not that.
Where's your tourniquet holder?
Oh, it's hidden over here.
Oh, sideways tourniquet holder.
So that's the way I carried it on the other belt, but I just used one of those elastic bands that was around the belt and around the tourniquet. Theirs has like a hook and loop field with the elastic band, and then you can actually like molly this in, or the way I have it, which is Velcroed around the belt and onto the loop in the back. It's going to keep the elastic from abrading like the one that I had on. Yeah. There. So I had a Snake Staff Systems elastic thing on there, and it just kind of got eaten up over time.
Yeah, I've had especially even these elastic, like the radio pouch holsters, like I've slowly worn away on getting the abrasive material. It's frustrating.
Yeah. So now what I will say is just because, we have so much equipment that we need to carry now.
And they keep on finding out new creative ways to add more to it.
Yes.
And it's like, shit, I don't need.
And it's really just because they don't want to give us load-bearing vests. Because everything would be a lot easier if you had more real estate to put a taser here, this thing there, whatever. But because our department wants everything on a belt, using the two magazine pouches, their magazine pouches are really nice. They're in there. So it's like a Molly magazine pouch. It's a great all-purpose pouch for things that size. So flashlights or whatever.
Stick of gum.
So I'm going to use it for a Leatherman and actually use it to hold all my stuff from moving. Because, again, the problem is they have legacy equipment, as they call it, is thicker than these new modern belts. And there's a lot of ways to make everything kind of work and fit.
The legacy stuff slides a little bit.
Yeah, so they give you like a little pad that Velcros into the inner part of the outer belt to build up that spot so that legacy equipment will stay in place. So like the taser has a little padded pouch inside of the clip there.
Yeah.
So that stays in one place. but my radio pouch does not. And I really like this radio pouch just because I can take the radio off very easily.
Yeah.
Whereas the one from Blue Alpha,
I wear a buff mic like a real man.
I do have a buff mic with an earpiece because I'm a fucking dork.
Oh man, that's fucking dorky.
Yeah. So the only reason I haven't have the earpiece is that once in a while it's nice to sneak around.
Do you feel like Agent Smith from The Matrix when you're like touching your earpiece and just be like, ah?
No, it fits perfectly. I don't need to touch it. It is like, look, it is dorky. It's nice to have it when you need to sneak around.
It's super tactical.
When you need to sneak around, it's nice.
Douchey too.
When you need to sneak around, it's nice. But the magazine pouch, what I'm going to use it for is for a Leatherman, and just it'll because it's a Molly pouch, it'll hold everything in place. So that and nothing on the belt will move, which is nice.
So talk to me about your magazine and handcuff pouch, because I think we both have these, and we've been rocking those for a long time.
Yeah, you and I and a whole bunch of guys that we work with had gotten these from Warrior Concealment, which is a tiny little company that I haven't heard anything from.
No, I don't see them advertised.
They're still around and still making them. It's Kydex open top double mag with a flashlight caddy on the side if you want it, and handcuffs on the front.
It's fantastic when you don't have the enormous waste of some of the patrol barges that are walking out around on the streets. So
I envy those fat guys.
Oh yeah, they have the room for everything. Yeah. Although there is a turning point where you get so fat that you can't fit anything on your belt. There was a cop that actually ended up having to get talked to because like he started carrying his gun in his fucking pocket.
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was my backup for a long time.
I love the guy.
Yeah, great guy.
Great guy, but like...
Great guy. I mean, he's going to get everybody killed, but yeah, great guy. Yeah, gun in his pocket, no gun belt, no vest. Just old school.
It's 2026, dude, come on.
I don't know if he was a fucking former Marine.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
He wasn't. Nope.
Army?
Nope.
Something in the military.
No, no.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we're talking about two different people. We can't be talking about two different people.
Could be.
No, there's nobody else like that.
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Yeah, he was my backup on a gun call that was behind a gate. And, I'm like a little jackrabbit. I just hopped over the gate. And I've got a guy at gunpoint. I'm fucking screaming at him. He can't see me from where he is. Like, I'm probably, I don't know, 100, 200 yards away from the gate that I hopped over.
Yeah.
And he just hears me yelling, and he was like, didn't know what to do, and he was like, I was going to drive through the gate.
Yeah. Do it then.
Well, I mean, I had the guy in custody pretty quick, and then I went over and said, I was controlled, so he didn't drive through the fucking gate, but it would have been fun. He would have had a lot of explaining to do.
No, it's all right. It's fine.
But anyway, so the Warrior Concealment magazine pouch and handcuff caddy I do like a lot.
It's great real estate saving. I've rocked one for years. I mean, I do wear a load-bearing vest now because we're in the 21st century and every police department should be going towards those, but it's just the boomers and decision makers that think we should just still have a roll of quarters and a revolver.
Yeah, it's nice. Small departments can move, they can pivot quickly. So if they see something that they like, or if one guy suggests it, it's not like he's got to go through 5 different ranks, 10 different ranks before he can get to somebody that makes a decision.
Yeah, go through all those ranks and then go up to some civilians and be like, please, can we have some money for our job? And then they'll be like, well, no, it's militarized. Boom, done.
Yeah.
Killed.
Well, that's why, I mean, some departments, like ours, don't have optics.
Yeah.
And it's because, one, it's going to cost a lot.
It's scary. Yeah,
exactly. But you know who has optics? Fucking perps now.
Yeah.
You know who has flashlights on their guns? Perps now.
Yeah.
You know who's got fucking switches? Perps now.
Yeah, we should actually probably have switches on all our guns.
Well, I would say that, so chassis are big at SHOT Show right now.
Yeah.
All right, everything in their fucking...
Chassis with the switch is sick.
I think that, not that I want to carry a 320 on patrol, but that the holstered
the
365...
They're making an RXM chassis soon.
Okay. So like something like that fits in a holster. So the fuse, or not fuse, the SIG 365.
Yeah.
In the Raider,
the Flux, it's too small.
I think it's too small.
So small,
but it is holsterable.
It's so small.
It is holsterable, and I think that you could get away with us because we're carrying overt anyway, right? So it's not.
We definitely shouldn't be using switches at work.
No, we shouldn't use switches. But some of these guys could really benefit from having an optic and a stock on their pistol.
Oh, without a doubt, it's a huge force multiplier. Yeah. But I mean,
the problem is training with it, and people don't train with the fucking gun they got.
And cops are, for the most part, kind of retarded.
Well, yeah, that's our bread and butter. Retardation.
It's just like it's hurting cats. Even just training these guys, getting them to give a shit about the 2 minutes of effort it takes to dry fire or fucking. I mean, just like get your belt set up right. Even like most of these guys is like they just throw the shit in their bag every day, throw it on, don't even pay attention to it.
Yep.
Don't know where their fucking taser and pepper spray are on their vest if they're even wearing it.
Yeah, I got rid of the asp.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah. I'm not poking dirty stuff anymore.
I still am, but if I need to poke dirty stuff, I go back to my car and get it. Like,
okay.
Yeah,
it just was weight and space that I didn't necessarily need.
I would put a wood baton back on my belt if they let me carry it, but
I would just carry it in my hand.
They don't like that anymore.
Go back to the old school maglite. Oh, 6D cell maglite.
Yeah, but they're like they don't have too many LED conversion options for those.
No, so we talked about this.
It's crazy that
we talked about it a year ago. Is that form factor was so good for us?
Yeah,
and there's so much real estate to like just give me like a.
It's a nice swing.
I need a heavy end cap.
Split some heads open with one of those.
I mean, look, this is that Streamlight Mega Stream.
Yeah, I can't.
And the bezel on this is about the same size, if not the same size, as the standard maglite.
And then it gets all skinny. Why?
Well, I mean, you really just, need a flared base.
It should be like the size of a tall boy.
Look, this, in your hand, this makes a lot more sense, right?
Yes.
What I like about this light is that it is actually brighter than the pillar-mounted light on the cars.
Yeah.
Which, for a car stop, if you're going to shine that into a car, great. But driving down a road and trying to search down driveways and through backyards with that thing, it's
sucks.
Fucking retarded. This thing, nice and handheld, it's as bright, and I can put it exactly where I want it. All right? And if I ever get a guy that's like in the woods, or if I need to penetrate tinted windows, again, this is the light for it. But it is too big to carry on a belt.
Yeah.
So what I do is I keep this, it's clipped onto the molly on my patrol bag. And then if I'm going to do a car stop or I got to go on like a, run through the woods kind of thing, I take it with me. And then I have the Surefire that's on my belt. And then I've got this light in my hand or in my pocket or whatever.
Maybe I'm a lunatic too, but I have 3 flashlights, I think. I have 3 streamlights.
Yeah.
One on my vest, one in my bag, probably 2 in my bag, spare batteries. I end up using flashlights more than almost anything else on the job.
Yep.
And why can't Maglite just make a fuck off huge? It doesn't even need to take D batteries. Well, just put a lead weight in it. I don't give a fuck.
Well, yeah, they put the end cap, have it weighted, put a window breaker on it, and
the whole thing is a window breaker.
I want to just give me some weight and like some knurled ceramic on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, they should have like a giant weapon / white light.
Yeah.
White
light.
Anyway, come on, Maglite, let's do it.
Yeah, and send us some. Is Maglite still in business? Like,
yeah, they're still in business.
Cups
will break windows with your product.
I 100% will. They still make Maglites, but
there's got to be some mismanagement over at Maglite, right?
100%.
Like, how did the industry leap forward? And they were like, "No, we're good."
They're finally announcing that they have LEDs.
That's great. It took them 20 years.
Ooh, $60. Oh, I think they do make what we're talking about. They still make them. Solid LED. Does it take 4D batteries not included? LED.
Nah, it needs to be a 6 cell.
Yeah.
I need it bigger. I want a Louisville Slugger basically with a flashlight on it.
Hey, actually, this isn't bad. I might buy this. $60. All right. We'll test out this Maglite. We were bitching about Maglite not making enough Maglites, and they're still making them. Our department just doesn't give us to them. Fucking cool.
All right, we should probably get into the news a little bit.
So Minneapolis is on fire again, and somebody died for
I guess we should
our
probably
sins, I guess.
Yeah, this story's kind of been shot in the face, but we should probably talk about it.
Do you think she'll get a gold casket too?
No. No. She will not be getting a gold casket.
Damn.
Maybe, who knows? Minneapolis. I'm kind of convinced.
6 blocks away.
Yeah, I'm kind of convinced that Minneapolis is not a real place. I know they say it's a city with 500,000 people, but I'm leaning more toward like the Earth is flat and birds aren't real. It just seems like it's a test case for this country where they're like, oh my God, this is happening here. What do you guys think about it? Huh? Okay. Oh, whoa, okay. Oh, good. I think we got something. Yeah. All right. They're going to be protesting in New York.
I don't understand why does anyone give a shit about anything that happens there?
Can we chat GBT what Minneapolis offers the United States?
I mean, you can. My phone just died.
What are they known for?
I was going to say corn, but I think that's Nebraska. Minnesota primarily is known for their alcoholism.
Okay.
And cold. And weird accents, I think. Do they even have cuisine there? I imagine it's just
I can't imagine.
Fentanyl and like Coors Light or something.
Yeah, I just asked ChatGPT, what is Minneapolis known for? The city of lakes. It's famous for its lakes. Plus the Mississippi River cutting right through the city.
Uh-huh. ChatGPT isn't always right, too. So there's that. Isn't Prince from Minnesota?
Yeah, is he is he? Or is he a Detroit guy?
I think Prince is from Minnesota.
All right.
So Prince, let's say Prince. He's good music came from there, and then nothing else of merit. Also, why are these people putting themselves at risk and in danger for some Somalian pirates?
Target, Best Buy, 3M, General Mills, U.S. Bancorp, and I don't know what C.H. Robinson's logistics company.
Yeah, but they're not all there, and all of them got burned down about 6 years ago.
No, those are the companies that are headquartered there. That's why they've been protesting at Targets. They think that the Target CEO should come out and stand with them. You know, so it's funny. Actually,
this is how I know these people don't have fucking. Well, some of them are paid protesters.
Yes, most of them are.
That is true, yeah. But they're not really grounded or realistic or attached to reality. Where it's like everybody should join us in this protest. It's like, no, dude, we got fucking bills. Like, you're gonna be a man and fucking crack this too.
Drink the Jumex.
Yeah,
yeah. The most ridiculous thing that I saw was they are buying rock salt and then returning them at Targets. Like they're buying and returning rock salt in protest of ice because salt melts ice. So
the white woman came up with that.
Of course. So there's literally a line of people just there to return bags of rock salt. Like, first off, if you're Target, just be like, okay, yeah, we'll make the returns for you.
They can refuse those.
There's one line to make returns for that.
You're going to wait here all fucking day.
Yeah, it's fucking Minnesota. What's the temperature in Minnesota right now?
Cold. It's cold.
Hey, Siri, what's the temperature in Minneapolis today? -19 is the low. 9 degrees is the high. Okay? I would say, sure, no problem. The line goes out the door.
Yeah.
And just wait there. Yeah. You could wait there until we fucking get to your return.
But,
all other returns go to this register.
You know who you're pissing off? The people that just need to get into fucking Target to shop. You're just
hardworking people.
You're just inconveniencing everyone. Like, I don't know who's taken this page out of what book for protesting, but it's like, yes, you want to be noticed by other people around you, but you don't want them to be so irrationally pissed off at you because you're. Some of these, like, there was an article recently, like, 6-month-olds tear gassed during protests.
Don't bring your goddamn baby to a protest.
They didn't. They were surrounded by fucking protesters and prevented from traveling through the roadways. And while they were attacking ICE and federal agencies deployed tear gas to get the fuck away or control this crowd. They don't know that there's a kid in that car that they don't even see that fucking car that's just trying to get through. But the protesters do not give a shit about anyone. It's performative bullshit.
Yeah, I think right now they saw an opportunity and they're just trying to keep momentum until it gets warmer.
Mm-hmm.
Because they've got to fight through the next, 2 or 3 months.
I hope it gets fucking colder.
I mean, how much fucking colder could it get?
It can get colder.
But they need to fight through the next, 2 or 3 months so that they can really have another summer of love.
Whoever was, organizing and stuff, I bet they got so excited when they found out.
This shit tastes like it's what's fueling a fucking ICE protest.
This tastes better than both of the IPAs last night. I thought you were a man. That's that milk thistle extract in there. I don't even know what that does.
It tastes like a mango came in my mouth.
I bet they were super disappointed when they found out it was just some lunatic bipolar woman that got shot in the face.
Yeah.
Like, very clearly. I mean, it's a tragedy. It's the awful but lawful sort of a thing.
I would say that I think both of us in that situation would be more concerned with getting out of the way of the car.
Yes.
Than shooting the driver.
I've said this multiple times. You're creating your own exigency.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think that he created his exigency. I think that he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. He was collecting evidence to prosecute.
Yeah, and she and her girlfriend, wife, whatever the fuck it is telling her drive, babe, drive. Like,
yeah, but I think
kind of encouraging someone to flee.
I honestly don't think she realized that the guy was in front of the car.
No, but the cops were saying step out of the car.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
She's getting arrested.
Exactly.
And the woman's like, drive, babe, drive, telling her to flee. Mm-hmm. Like, they probably didn't know. There's, but the hyperbole and like the hyperventilating and the super excitement from both sides, and nobody should fucking die because of this. Like, nobody got.
Well, she was too retarded to live.
Yes, like, it's a tragedy. She's probably a piece of shit. Realistically, they've been following these guys for days and days and days, antagonizing.
Yeah, the way
they probably feel legitimately unsafe. He's been hurt before, and they're stalking them from the start of their day to the end.
Yeah, if you haven't heard, the way that those operations are going is that they have so many agents that are in that Minneapolis and Minnesota area that they're in hotels. These are not people that live there.
Yeah, no.
They're flown in for these operations. Same guys, once they're done there, are going to end up in California or New York or wherever, fucking Chicago. So they're in hotels. They've got rented vehicles for them, or I mean, some of them are regular vehicles, like their vehicles, but a lot of them are just rented fucking vehicles.
I'm gonna say it does help if you don't wear your 5'11" tactical pants and your fucking Punisher skull T-shirt.
They know exactly who they are,
and stop having high fades and just blend in.
I did see an article that was saying that liberal women are intentionally finding ICE agents and sleeping with them so that they can later dox them. And I think that's a real something to take advantage of if you're an ICE agent in one of these cities.
Even if you're not an ICE agent.
Yeah, oh yeah. Dude, you could get 511s on sale for like $30. Yeah. You know, you go get some tan 511 tack lights and and a Punisher t-shirt. Yeah. You go out there and you could just you gotta risk, somebody shooting you in the face.
Yeah.
But some of you guys should really roll the dice because you need your peepees touched.
I don't know. They're probably trying to keep momentum. To see the one guy try and grab onto the 40mm tear gas launcher and then get blasted in the face from like a foot away.
Yeah, it didn't work out so well.
And I was thinking, like, that pressure behind that probably got all in your sinus cavities. Like, that's not like
never coming out.
It's not like a shower and it's gonna go away. You need to like snort milk to make that stop.
Yeah. His buddy had to waterboard him with a gallon of milk.
Yeah, so let's get into like actual news of consequence, because who gives a fuck about this stupid shit? In Minneapolis, like it's they're gonna keep doing it, and they're gonna do it in the next city.
Yeah, so what's happening here, and it's gonna happen everywhere they have a big operation like this, is that the protests will follow them from the start of their day. They will police through that protest until they're done.
Yeah,
these are for the most part targeted operations. Every time I hear that they pulled over like a random guy because he looked brown, I'm always a little suspect with that because it's just not how we operate.
No.
It's possible they pull over the wrong person.
Yeah.
I know there was something in Minnesota. They said they pulled over a off-duty police officer. They don't tell you, and I looked into it. Was she in her car? Or did that car come back to somebody that they were looking for?
Yeah.
It's possible.
Did she have the same name as the person they were looking for?
Look, we stop the wrong people all the time. Yeah. It does happen.
We're never ever 100% perfect at. Oh, this is the person I stop every. Like you got it. It's kind of fishing. It's kind of hunting. It's kind of.
But if you see that first list of guys that they grabbed at the beginning of this operation, it was almost all child sex crimes.
Yeah,
almost all of them, and a lot of them were not Hispanic. It was like fucking 10 names from Laos.
Yeah, but
there was a Somali in there for good measure.
We need to figure out what these white women need to do to occupy their fucking time.
I mean, if we stopped making yoga pants in like larger and larger sizes, maybe they get their fat asses in the gym and fit into like, the extra smalls and smalls that they should be wearing.
But it's just like, and it's always these like people that are virtue signaling. There's a video of one guy possibly standing out guarding, the immigrants with his SBR suppressed rifle, which turns out gun. Airsoft. Yeah. Yeah. Because I don't really think those people on that side generally go for filing Form 1s and getting suppressors.
Did you see the Black Panther parties over there now?
Yeah, with the 22.
With 22s.
Yeah, no optics.
No, it's hilarious.
No.
First off, that's a recipe for disaster. These guys out there with these, I know it's legal for you guys to have, these guns and walk around with them. And I think that's great, except that you're going to get shot in the face.
I mean, the last time the Black Panthers did this, though, we ended up with gun control acts. Thanks, Reagan. There is a lot of gun control based on racism and not the rights of people to bear arms. It is a recipe for disaster, especially when, like, I think the Black Panthers are like, how do we get relevant guys?
Well, they're just not, like, these people are not trained. They're not going to have the kind of discipline unless it's all for show.
It is all for show.
What I'm saying is that they know, like, I cannot do, this thing needs to stay strapped to my chest and pointed down, and I'm just going to stand here and not do anything. I'm just going to stand here and look scary, and maybe that'll get some sort of an impact. But
that's all they're trying to do.
All it takes is one fucking firework to go off, and everybody's going to get fucking lit up.
Yeah.
Everybody standing around that's not a fucking agent is going to end up getting shot.
Yeah. And if you're a protester or even a, observer of this, and you're like, oh shit, both sides have guns and I'm in the middle of this, you should probably extricate yourself from this situation. It's not a good place to be.
But no, because all these fucking white women are bringing their babies out in negative 19-degree weather because they want them to be part of the movement. I saw this woman bring I think it was like a 1 or 2 year old to a protest because they wanted the person to be part of history. They wanted their baby to be on the right side of history.
You know what it is? It's coming to terms with the fact that, like, you're not the main character in your story. You're just a person doing it, and it's like, I need to be a part of something, and it's like, well, you probably should have joined the Marine Corps when you were younger. Then I don't know what to tell you. Like, sorry, you don't matter. Most of us don't. We're just trying to get through our lives, and you feel so intensely about something that you need to, like, insert yourself in a potentially volatile situation. You're not exercising good judgment, and you're not, being smart about it. Like, I get it if you're upset that we're throwing out pedophiles and people that overstayed their welcome and shouldn't be here. I get that you're upset that you want those people in here. I don't. But, like, it's just this overblown sense of virtue.
What if we did like a reservation? We take all these fucking lunatics that are protesting and all the people they're protesting for, and we just give them a little area.
Yeah, we tried that. Tried that 3 times. Remember the CHOP?
No, they tried that.
They tried that. It doesn't work. And you know what the first thing they do is? Set up a police force.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
And search people without, consent or permission or the authority to do so and violate their Fourth Amendment rights. Yeah.
Did you see that guy they grabbed outside of a hotel? He was just a white dude that rented a Suburban. He was like a photographer or something. Mm-hmm. They made him prove that he wasn't an ICE agent. Like these fucking people surrounded him at a hotel, made him open up the back of his SUV and show that he had like camera equipment, that he wasn't a agent.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah. And then they lectured him on why he really shouldn't have rented that SUV then. Like, fuck you.
Like, oh, word? You're going to tell me what I should and shouldn't fucking do? Cool.
Yeah, some old white lady telling him that he shouldn't have rented an SUV.
See, we should be able to punch old white ladies directly in the
mouth.
I'm
okay with it. I think they get super punchable after 60.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you can take their head clean off. It's like one of the vampires in Dusk Till Dawn.
I just watched that again. It's fucking fantastic.
Punch right through them.
Yeah, there's squishy, soft, papery skin.
Yeah.
Just punching old white ladies. One of my favorite things to do.
Yep.
I got to go to work tomorrow and punch an old white lady. Anyway.
All right, let's get into some news that's not that. I want to talk about that Greenville ambush. All right, so if you guys aren't familiar, I'm sure you've seen the video. Maybe you didn't read the backstory here. But South Carolina Law Enforcement Division said that it's investigating after an officer was hurt in a fiery ambush in Greenville, South Carolina.
Looks like he was firing dragon's breath, too.
Yeah, so that's what they said now. So it was dragon's breath, 12-gauge slugs, I guess. It's got 2 balls in there, and then the rest of it's like firework material.
Yeah, magnesium.
Yeah. The suspect, 42-year-old David William Lane, drove up next to a police officer sitting in his patrol car and fired what investigators believe to be incendiary rounds designed to inflict maximum damage. Actually, they're just made to look scary. But
yeah, I'm not trying to be a dick here, but like I saw the video and I'm like, my gun would have been out and pointed at this person through the door. I've done it a lot. People don't know that I've done that
when
a
you're
lot.
In like a sketchy parking lot and somebody rolls up next to you.
I generally, and I'm a lefty, so it's awkward because I'm using my right hand. I'm like, hey,
weird.
how you doing? And there's a gun pointed at them.
Yes.
I've done it a lot.
Yeah, I do too. That's why I'm not a fan of the little sensor on the Axon sensor on the holsters.
Oh yeah,
because I don't want my body camera going off because I'm pointing the fuck. What are we doing? It's You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm sure they're going to figure out a way to turn your body camera on as soon as you're like, squeeze the trigger or something like that. They'll figure that out eventually, and it'll be a more inconvenient thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be really weird when they.
But I'm usually already rolling. But I shouldn't have to explain or justify myself. It's like, oh, we see that your gun left your holster. I'm like, yeah, because a sketchy ass car drove up next to me in the middle of the night, and I'm concerned about an ambush.
Yeah, exactly.
But I have to explain that to you, and then they get wide eyed and think, why would you think that?
Now, the way I would now we're getting off topic here, but the way I would like these sensors to work is that your body camera is already recording, right? It's just not recording, right? So it goes back.
Yeah.
So that minute before it actually starts recording, how about you retrieve that minute after a shot goes off? Not when the gun comes out of the holster.
Yeah, but after a shot goes off.
After a round goes off, then you get the whole first minute.
Also, I think they record longer than the first minute. They just tell us that it's only a minute.
Yeah,
I'm so paranoid that I leave it in a different room when I take a shit. Most of the time. Sometimes I forget to, and then I realize I'm recording me pissing. But
definitely had that. All right, so let's get back to this.
Yeah, so it pulls up in an awkward maneuver too. Like he was kind of too far of a distance to pull up to talk to the guy. Like, I'm just curious why that cop wasn't aware, and either he was balls deep in a report, which has happened.
Sure.
Or a little nappy poo.
You know what? I don't know.
Buddy system. Use the buddy system.
Well, it was that's like their headquarters or something. It wasn't like he was just stopped somewhere. That was like their parking lot. So this was definitely it was an ambush that the guy was looking for a cop to do this to. The officer was hurt and taken to Greenville Memorial Hospital for his injuries and has since been released and is recovering at home with his family. Greenville County Sheriff Hobart Lewis said following the ambush, law enforcement was able to find the suspect's vehicle and a brief chase began. The sheriff said that the chase ended in an officer-involved shooting just after 3 a.m. near the intersection of Independence Boulevard and Ponders Ray Lane. Lane was pronounced dead at the scene around 4:26 a.m. And it was determined that he died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. So they did shoot him, but I guess he ended up killing himself once he started taking some lead.
Yeah.
Here's the story here is that this guy had been terrorizing his apartment complex, and there had been multiple reports about this guy walking around his apartment complex with a gun.
South Carolina, I think you're supposed to do that.
I mean, in a lot of those areas, you would want to just for your own personal protection. But he had, I guess, threatened one of the women that lives in that apartment complex and said that he was going to go kill a cop and then come and kill her. And, he did make good on his attempt anyway.
Yeah.
So he shoots the cop with the dragon's breath. Then he's on his way back. They end up picking up his car about 2 blocks away from the apartment complex, and that's where the pursuit begins. Good on this department because they actually contacted the woman who he had threatened and said, he's out there. We don't know where he is. He's just,
Yeah, bitch, you need to leave.
Be ready. But obviously they had the wherewithal to go, we're going to go over here and wait for him because he's probably going to come back here. And they were able to take care of him. Fucked up. So, I don't want to say that it's good that it happened, but it is good. I wish that they would just AI one of these every couple months and be like, hey, look, there's what an ambush could look like.
Yeah.
Keep your fucking head on a swivel.
Yeah.
I don't want to see, cops get hurt, but it is.
I think it's actually good that he used the dragon's breath and not actual slugs.
If he had just used slugs, he would have
he would have been dead, probably.
Yeah.
Because it's not like we have armor on our sides there, our rib cage, so could have went right through there. Very lucky. It's very showy, and it fucked up the door really hardcore. Yeah, but I don't think it penetrated past that.
Yeah, so I didn't see the inside of the door, and the dragon's breath is really it is for show. It doesn't have a lot behind it.
Yeah, I have some dragon's breath rounds. They're fun. I've started fires with it. Yeah. We throw gasoline into the fire pit, and then I blast it with the dragon. But I don't think I would shoot somebody with that. I'm probably just going to use double-aught buck for that.
Yeah.
Well.
All right. All right, we got one that's I think right now it's just a rumor at this point. But there is reporting out of the NYPD that a recruit in their police academy is requesting a reasonable accommodation to not have to salute the American flag. Says that it is going against his Islamic beliefs because there is only one person that he can praise, and that's Allah. It hasn't been confirmed. I've been asking NYPD guys.
I guess I'll ask around too. I know some people in the academy. One guy, one of our listeners. Hey, reach out to us if you know about this.
Yeah, if you are a NYPD guy, let us know if this is true.
This is the first I heard of this.
But I think it's fucked up. I think that this seems like a pretty great way to just move on. Hey, maybe this job's not for you.
Yeah, like that's pretty much the most unreasonable accommodation. It's not like your crooked ass right hand is like can't salute in that position, which is like why you cop. It's more of like, come on, it's got to be a rumor. It sounds too fucking ridiculous.
I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but with the trajectory of that city over the last year, I could kind
after
of
the
see
tail
it.
end of that, after Mamdani, people getting upset that he got sworn in on the Quran. It's like, yeah, he got sworn in on his religious book. That's pretty fucking normal to me.
Yeah,
it doesn't bother me.
So I think he's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I don't give a shit about that city. Whatever you want to fucking do. Who cares? Hey,
this is one of those things where I think like you take the job involves you saluting the flag. All right. I think just same way like the uniform is the uniform.
Yeah.
All right. If you don't want to fit into that uniform, like, oh, well, I like wearing my giant braids fucking 10 feet up off my head. Well, guess what? The hat doesn't fucking fit on that hairstyle. Sorry. Yeah. This isn't a job for you.
There's going to have to be a rollback.
I don't want to see fucking hijabs. I don't give a shit. All right.
There has to be a rollback.
Yeah, you know that this job involves you wearing this uniform. Yeah. If it doesn't
fit.
You
took the job. You signed up for this job.
They didn't spring it on you.
No. They weren't. It's not surprise you have to do this. You chose to pursue this career path. Like, one, I question your sanity and your reasoning ability to do that, but you signed the motherfucking contract. That's what it is.
All right, before we get out of New York, the department's Internal Affairs Bureau is probing a rookie Queens officer who bared every inch of her naked body in a pornographic image that she posted to her OnlyFans account.
Hell yeah, we also need to use some of our Spice money to get OnlyFans.
To get OnlyFans? Like for us? Like just to show us?
I mean, to subscribe to all these cops. We gotta take care of other cops, right?
Yeah, this isn't one that I want to see.
No?
No. Police officer Dana Bettino, who works in the 110th precinct in Elmhurst and became a cop in April of 2025, appears in dozens of raunchy snaps exposing her most intimate areas, getting frisky with an unidentified lady friend.
I hate that word too. Raunchy and frisky. I fucking hate those words. They're so fucking gross.
From one disgusted NYPD source, she should be immediately terminated from the job.
What?
There's no place in this department for that. We are a paramilitary. What? We are paramilitary, and we have to have some kind of standard to be a police officer. I don't disagree there.
Yeah, we should have some standards, but this lady's flashing her pussy, and I've been to New York City. I thought it was a literal dwarf writing tickets on the street.
Yep.
Like, they have some creatures working for them. The giant nails where they can't even draw their gun without breaking their nails. Fucking just fat dudes everywhere. Wearing like tarps instead of uniforms, and they're bitching about a girl flashing her pussy.
Yeah. I think that it's definitely going to affect her credibility on the job. But
without
most people on this job don't care.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, fuck you. I do what I want.
I can't get super upset about some girl flashing her titties. Yeah. Is it bad professionalism? Yeah. But you can't say, oh, we're a paramilitary organization in the same breath. Like, there's like a cross-eyed retard next to you that's wearing the uniform. Like Officer Doofy is in this department.
Now, my guess is that this is probably from before she was on the job, and maybe she just failed to disclose it during her investigation.
Yeah, you should probably disclose that.
Well, it is a source of income, right?
Yeah.
So technically, even though all the content could have been created before, she should have disclosed it from the beginning, just technically, and they could probably fire her because
she failed.
Didn't.
Yeah.
But let's say she hasn't made any new content since she got on the job. She may still have a revenue stream from people that had subscribed to her OnlyFans before she was ever a police officer.
Yeah.
That's technically off-duty employment, which is also supposed to be disclosed generally.
They're just trying to make $1. Who cares? She's not selling drugs. Yeah. She's not giving information to rival gangs that some people have done in that department. Like, I can't get so worked up. I mean, yeah, professionalism. Will it affect your credibility on the stand? Will a defense attorney bring it up? Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like, those are all shitty things. And
every slimy attorney is going to bring that
end
up.
result, you know what's going to happen. They're going to put her on some modified assignment. She's going to take some cushy gig somewhere and just fucking rot and hidden. Because that's what they do on all these departments. They just hide the mess that they made by hiring them in the first place.
Like the Catholic Church.
Yeah. The only thing she did wrong was take the job and not tell the truth. If she did or didn't. But oh, that's in red lettering. That looks important at the bottom.
The Pentagon has reportedly asked an adult shop to stop sending butt plugs to soldiers in Bahrain, where sex toys are prohibited. In a video posted to TikTok, Grace Bennett, co-founder of the Canadian online store Bonjabon, claimed that she received 2 letters from the Department of Defense.
This is the best tree advertising this lady. She is probably out of stock on every single butt plug.
She got 2 letters from the Department of Defense expressing annoyance at her taking orders for toys and sending them to a naval base in the Mideast.
How many soldiers, sailors, and airmen are ordering fucking butt plugs while they're in?
Apparently a lot. I'm surprised they're all using her store, though.
Yeah, like it's
like Buy American,
it's
you fucking
a tiny little Canadian store.
The letters, which were allegedly sent by U.S. Naval Forces Central Command Fleet Logistics Center in Bahrain, states that such toys are illegal in a country where same-sex marriage remains banned. And although gay activity is not explicitly prohibited, it may be considered by some as immoral.
Who said it was gay activity? There's nothing gay about having a butt plug in.
No, sometimes you just got to stretch it out.
Sometimes you just got to keep the poop in.
Yeah.
If I get really bad diarrhea, I just put the butt plug in.
You sound like somebody who knows.
Just got to keep the poop in.
One line from the letter described the spicy toys as posing an immediate danger to life and limb, or
that
an
sounds
immediate
like a seriously big butt plug,
or an immediate and substantial danger to property.
Oof.
Well, I guess if you're in the military, you're technically property.
Yeah, you don't want to blow out your O-ring in combat. But that's why you wear the butt plug, so you don't shit yourself while you're on patrol. It's super tactical.
I mean, what if they got a butt plug like that chess guy?
Yeah, and you could get orders.
Oh, I'm just thinking as like a proximity sensor. Oh. This way you could take a little snooze, but if somebody trips your sensor, the butt plug could vibrate a little bit.
Wakes you up.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
It's perfect.
Ooh.
See, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we're going to fund our SHOT Show. Proximity alarm butt plugs. Bennett then revealed in a whispering voice that the toys in question included a butt plug and a bullet vibrator. She told the news of finding the letter in a returned parcel. We didn't even know if the product was going to Bahrain until it came back to us months later. You can't return sex toys. Everybody knows that.
You can try.
They don't take them back. They're like, this is clearly used, sir. Bennett said the customer was issued a refund. The Pentagon declined to comment. All right. First off, I want to say this is the greatest pro wrestling name is the Bahrainian butt plug.
Yes, that's pretty good.
Bahrainian butt plug. We had the Iron Sheik. The Bahrainian butt plug is next. I think it works. Also, just how presumptuous it is to assume that the butt plugs were for gay stuff.
Yeah, the bullet vibrator is being included there too. You know, I don't think you can put that in at the same time as a butt plug.
No,
I don't know if that's safe.
I mean, I guess if it's got like a wire on it, you're not going to lose it in there.
You can definitely lose stuff in your butt.
Yeah, but you always find it.
Remember, kids, use a flared base.
Oh, man. I assume like the military is just like college, except with like dumber people.
Yeah. So it's pretty accurate.
I mean, just having lived in dorms, like you put that many 18-year-old dum-dums together and like...
Way less women, though.
Things are going to end up in butts.
And the women that are in the military, they're usually a little weird and a little loose with their morals and sexuality. It is what it is. So they're probably buying as many butt plugs and bullet vibrators as the dudes are.
That would be my guess. And correct me if I'm wrong. You guys will fuck anything.
Yes. Yes.
At least for that.
That is 100% accurate.
While
imagine being in Bahrain. All the women that you see that aren't part of your staff are wearing giant black bags.
And probably smell like used butt plugs.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, you're going to do whatever you got to do. Got to get that nut.
Yep. Australian officials are citing an increase in drowning deaths to a migrant crisis. I'm just going to let that hang right there.
Let that simmer.
All right. And poor Daniel Stern. Oh, boy. Actor Daniel Stern, who played the sometimes wet, sometimes sticky, but always lovable bandit Marv, has, in such holiday classics as Home Alone and Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, was arrested in Ventura County, California for soliciting prostitution. Stern was issued a citation last month for allegedly trying to hire a hooker at a hotel in Camarillo, California. He wasn't arrested at the time, but now he's getting the book thrown at him. The Ventura County DA's office said that the case was submitted to them by the sheriff's office, and now they're filing formal charges.
For prostitution, soliciting a prostitute in California? Is that even like a crime?
I don't know. He did it the right way. He went to a hotel where the high-class hookers are.
Yeah.
And he got one of them.
How did he get caught?
Maybe she was a cop.
They still do stings of prostitution? They still do vice stings like that?
I don't know. But I feel like if you're doing it like a hotel bar, like, who are you really getting?
Yeah, like, I mean, also, Ventura County, he's like a 2-hour drive from Vegas, maybe 3. Like, just go to fucking Vegas, dude. I'm sure you get some, royalties.
Yeah, so Stern has still been acting. Most recently, he was in that astronaut show For All Mankind.
Oh, this is a good show.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but I would like to.
I liked it.
But yeah, that was the last thing that I think he was in.
Kind of got weirder and weirder as it went on.
Yeah, but he is still acting. He's also been raising cattle and citrus fruits in California. So he took a little break from his farm to go get a hooker.
Listen, I think we should legalize that everywhere.
This is a crime. I think we leave Daniel Stern alone, and I don't think he's actually going to show up to court. I think his attorneys are probably going to handle this.
Yeah.
But if there is a Daniel Stern mugshot, I want it in the studio.
Okay, that's fair enough.
All right, so we will find it, we will print it, and it will end up on the wall. Right.
I think we got to get multiple, like the mugshots from the Home Alone series as well. I'm pretty sure.
Side by side. Yeah. See how he's aged.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. I just, this is like a name and shame sort of a thing. I don't like this.
He hasn't done anything to hurt anybody.
Hiring a prostitute, come on. Like, it's not like he went to like a sex trafficked person. He's at a hotel. They're probably there of their own free will most of the time. Probably. I hope. Whatever.
Yeah, they're not people. Who cares?
Yeah. They don't have feelings.
No. Their uncles took those a long time ago.
Listen, I just think it's one of those industries where it's existed forever. It is, they call it the oldest profession ever, and we're going to legislate this morality and enforce laws that say you can't do this when it's like it's existed longer than any of these countries have ever existed. Why don't we just put a framework to keep the people that are doing it safe, and the tax man gets his little cut of it, and the dude that grows citrus and cows can get his pee-pee touched. Like, everybody wins in that situation, don't they?
Well, what I'm thinking is, if porn is legal,
yes,
what's to stop you from all right, well, I want to go get a hooker. I'm going to be a professional porn star for a night. If
it's videoed, I don't think it's...
You video
it? Yeah.
You just do it like it's a production, and then you choose to do what you want with the video.
Yeah.
You could fucking destroy it, delete it.
There's plenty of pornos that were never released.
Sure.
And plenty of porno actresses that were never released from my basement.
Yeah.
Well, I just kept them down there after one episode. It is what it is.
I mean, I think that's a pretty good loophole. What do you got to sign? One piece of paper?
Yes, but it's just
one piece of paper. You throw an old camcorder on a tripod.
And I don't think you can get taxed on a product that you haven't released. Can you?
No. I mean, if you're paying,
you make her a
actress.
1099 actress.
Yeah.
You know, she's a contractor.
Yeah.
That's a win. It's utterly ridiculous that this is still something that we see on a daily basis, and it's like we forced an entire. I don't want to call it a profession. I mean, it is, but I'm like, I don't want to call it like that. And I'm not trying to sound like some bleeding heart. I think it's utterly ridiculous that we're like, let's make this underground so it's dangerous for everybody involved and it'll ruin the reputation. It's just fucking tax the shit and fucking make it legal. Holy shit. And then we got a name and shame, like an actor.
A great man. A great man like Daniel Stern is being besmirched all over town.
They do this with tons of people, and it's fucking ridiculous. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's a weird nexus of drugs and trafficking and all that shit with it, but we could start to disentangle these things from each other and probably make the world a little bit better of a place. But whatever. What do I know? I've just been doing this for a little while. Whatever. You think Macaulay Culkin's next?
No.
No,
actually,
he's wholesome as fuck.
Macaulay Culkin's doing just fine.
He was in Fallout. Yeah, he had a little cameo.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah.
I didn't actually watch Fallout, but I did see that he was in it. No, there was a movie that Seth Green had put out like a while back. I think it was called. It'll come to me. Hold on.
Is Joe Pesci still kicking around?
He's still alive. He looks like my grandma.
Has he just shrank into a tiny little...
Yeah, like my grandma. Yeah, they're like one and the same. I think they're going to morph into the same person soon.
Are you sure your grandma is not Joe Pesci?
I'm not entirely sure. I don't keep... Like,
Have you ever seen them both in the same room at the same time?
Never, not once.
See?
Yep, not once.
Could be the same person.
No. One time, as a kid, though, my grandma went into a phone booth. Joe Pesci came out.
Oh.
So, just saying, that could be... Yeah. You know, I was young. I didn't think anything of it at the time. But now you're making me think. Yeah. It's possible. I want to look up this movie because it was actually pretty fun. It was nice seeing Macaulay Culkin in it.
Seth Green.
Okay, 2019's Changeland. It's he plays a drunk charter boat captain in like Thailand.
So 2019 and 2020 are years that like there's probably stuff that came out that just kind of a lost 2 years there.
Yes.
Almost 3. Like
anything that was in production before COVID kind of got
overshadowed.
Yeah, either like they snuck it out onto streaming that you never really saw because nobody was going to theaters then.
I was playing a lot of Xbox back then. It's a pretty good year to be a gamer.
I was kind of like living in exile, so there was no video games. There was no like we weren't in our house anymore.
Oh yeah,
it was a weird time.
Yeah, you were homeless for the time being, right?
We were like homeless for almost 2 years.
So I used to throw my empty beer cans at him as I passed by him on the road. So
and I used to collect them and recycle them to get the nickel. Yeah, things were tough.
It was
tough back then.
Yeah, he was walking the streets, getting picked up by gentlemen. He wasn't high class. Yeah. He wasn't at a hotel.
No. I mean, I was outside the hotel.
Yeah, you were. You
were. Yeah, it's a sidewalk outside. Yeah. It was really more of a motel actually, because the doors were on the outside.
Giving old gum jobs at left and right.
Yeah. Well. It's hard to gum job with teeth.
Well, I mean...
I had to go do it.
You had to pretend.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I'm really better at like the reach around hand job.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I can't work it like a, from the front. Like
it's a different mechanical
action. It's a foreign
action.
move. Yeah, you really got to get behind you.
And then you it's like doing your own thing.
Yeah, it just seems more natural. Yeah.
More fluid.
Yeah. Yeah, I just like I know what I like, and I assume that they're gonna know.
Yeah,
they're gonna like what I like.
It too. Yeah. Or it's different for them, and it's exciting and new.
Yeah, you would think that more women would jump on the reach around hand job.
No, they don't.
Yeah. They don't understand. Ladies, if you want to give your guy a little gift, when he's in the kitchen, he's like
give him a reach
making
around.
lunch or doing something. As long as he's not frying bacon, give him a little reach around hand job.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything.
Everybody would appreciate that.
Yeah, why not?
Everybody likes a reach around. Just reach around.
Yeah. Bring back the reach around.
Yeah. Boobs on your shoulders.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's great. Right. Just pop a titty out.
Yeah, why not?
Just pop a titty out. Everybody likes that. Oh. Or, gentlemen, if you don't have anyone in your life, don't go to Ventura County to a hotel to try and do this, because apparently they'll name and shame you.
Also, this doesn't count if you're just jerking off in your kitchen. That's not the same thing as having a nice lady reach around and jerk you off.
You probably shouldn't jerk off in your kitchen. Like,
there's better places to do it.
There's definitely better places.
The kitchen's the I don't know. Is it the worst? Is it the worst room or second worst room? I'm trying to think.
What's the worst room?
I guess it's got to be the worst room.
I mean, there's not much worse than a kitchen. The boiler room is pretty.
Boiler room,
pretty
at least
lame.
It's nice and warm.
It is warm. Get all sweaty though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you're jerking off in a Rocky montage.
Ooh. Yeah, I think kitchen would be the worst. It's usually multiple entrances, a lot of windows. Somebody could see.
Yeah, a lot of natural light, so the neighbors are gonna look in.
Yeah, there's some dangerous implements in there. Depending on what's going on, could be cooking something.
Yeah.
You could let a stray one go, and the next thing you know, you're getting a fork full of your own goo. You don't want that.
No. Yeah, it gets mixed up with the egg whites. It's a whole thing.
Oh, thanks. I haven't had breakfast yet, and I was going to have some eggs, but no, I'm not.
How are you going to eat after this Jumix energy drink?
I'm fucking starving after
Mango nectar energy.
What have I had? 350 milligrams of caffeine?
Something like that.
Yeah, I'm starving.
You want to go get Mexican?
I mean, I got to go home to the baby.
We could protest.
We could protest the Mexicans?
Yeah.
Why would we protest the Mexicans?
Let's go order burritos and we'll protest while they're cooking it.
I wear plain clothes enough that people have mistaken me for ICE multiple times. I've had some ridiculous comments made to me, and I'm like, yeah, I just work here. Like, can you please leave me alone?
You just work here being a racist?
Essentially that, by an old white lady.
Yep.
And she's like, how come you're arresting all these people? And I'm like,
it's like, lady, I hate white people so much more than anybody else.
It was a couple weeks ago, and it was just like this awkward. I'm walking into the bathroom. I'm dealing with like, it was a prostitute that I was just making sure wasn't sex trafficked at this point. I already kicked the John out. I don't give a shit. You know, I'm making sure she's not like sex trafficked, and I'm just giving her a warning, and I'm fucking leaving. And the other cops are talking to her, and I'm like, I'm gonna go take a piss. And I'm going to the fucking bathroom in the hotel, and this old white lady follows me.
I'm gonna go take a piss, honey. $20, piss in your mouth.
Yeah. And this old white lady follows me to the door of the bathroom. I'm opening the door of the bathroom, and it's a single stall. She's like, "Can I ask you a question?" I'm like,
"Yeah, come inside and talk to
me." What do you want? She's like, "What? Why are you taking all these people to your precinct and arresting them for ICE?" I'm like, "Lady, I don't know what you're fucking talking about. I'm not here for anything." What you're dressed like one of them. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just plain clothes. Like, can I help you? She's like, well, you can't be arresting people without warrants. I'm like, that's...
Yeah, we do it all the time.
Something I do quite frequently. Well, they didn't commit any crimes. Like, and you know that for certain? Yes, I do. So go down to the precinct and let them out then. Like, I don't know what to fucking tell you.
Yeah, well, hold on. You know all of them didn't commit any crimes?
Yeah, that's exactly... And it's like, I don't even know what fucking precinct she's talking about. I don't know where it is. I don't know who got arrested that day by ICE, if they did even. But she's just this out... She had the haircut short. Yeah. Like, I'm like...
Yeah, this is one of these people that's just been waiting to find somebody like she, like she's just like watching the fucking news, like, getting angry and just waiting for her time to shine. I'm like
15 seconds from having my dick in my hand, and this lady wants to fucking talk to me about like.
You just said, "Lady, come inside if you want to talk about this," because I'm gonna take a fucking hard hot shit.
I should have scooted over on the bowl and just patted my lap. Come on, have a seat. We'll talk about it.
I'm going to sit down and poop. You could just pee right between my legs.
I can't stand that with anything. Like, people come up to me like, hey, what's your opinion on this? It's like, I'm working right now. Like, what's your opinion? It's like, I don't have
an opinion. I'm at work.
I had a famous local politician.
If you want to hear my opinion, go to Rusty Cuffs.
Yeah, go on this. Yeah, no problem. But I had a famous local politician approach me at an event, and he's like bringing up stuff.
Yeah, we've talked about this before. That guy's a fucking scumbag.
And I'm like, dude, I don't have an opinion. He's like, you know you do. You should have one. I'm like,
nope.
I don't have an opinion right now. And he keeps on talking, so I just turn on my body camera. I'm like, no, sir, I don't have any political views or opinions, and I don't have any to express at this point. I'm in uniform. And he's like, you're going to record me now? I'm like...
He thwarted my...
It's like, I know you record people, too. Go away. Yeah. I fucking hate that.
Yeah, he's a dick.
But regular people do it, too. Like, I'm getting my fucking coffee, and they want to ask my opinion on stuff. I'm just a guy that wears a fucking uniform and gets paid to carry a gun.
See, the problem is I have these, like... what do they call that when you're
intrusive thoughts?
Intrusive thoughts. That's
yeah.
what. That's
how
did
I know for. You were going towards intrusive thoughts?
Yeah. So I don't know why I lost that fucking word. It's, you know what? It's last night we drank too much whiskey and stayed up too late.
Dude, I was pretty hungover.
Yeah, I was a little bit. Actually, I was hungover while I was in bed. The second I got up, I was fine.
Yeah, it's once I got the blood pumping.
But yeah, I have these intrusive thoughts that are just like, just burn it down. Just burn it down. When he asks for your opinion, be like, and let me tell you another thing about the blacks. I just like, I'm not I mean, I think that racist jokes are hilarious.
I did too.
I'm not racist. But I would go deep in the paint just to make him go like, oh my God.
I think I would go crazier than that. I'd be like, I can't talk about it. The lizard people are listening. Like, go fucking.
I mean, that's a much better way of handling it.
Everything you heard about the Anunnaki is true and it's worse. And then just fucking leave. Like, just go full tilt conspiracy out of control.
And birds aren't real.
I've thought about that with every once in a while we get the psych calls where they're like really, really out there. And I should be like, they are in the walls. They really are. They are in the walls. And then just pretend I am. And that's it.
Hey, did you hear that?
Yeah, I used to have this old lady that when I worked midnights that would always call about kids playing in the attic and in the backyard, and I'd get creeped out by it every once in a while because she was just demented, and it's like maybe there are fucking ghosts.
Yeah, I had an old lady that would sundown and say that the upstairs neighbor was talking through the vent saying he was going to kill her.
Did you go behind the vents and just start saying, "I'm going to fucking kill you"?
At some point, at one point, her front door was broken down because she was a real pain in the ass.
Yeah,
and she was alleging something and. She wasn't opening the door for us, so they just took it down.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
Now we can lockpick it.
Oh, no. I mean, they took it. I wasn't there when they knocked the door down.
I know.
She was a chronic problem. Otherwise, I would have, just opened the door.
Maybe you should knock down the door on a chronic problem so they don't.
Well, she stopped calling for a while after that.
Yeah,
so that was helpful.
I do like doing that, and I do have that reputation at work. It's like, oh, there's a problem that keeps cropping back up. Well, if Cuff shows up, it probably won't happen for a while. I mean, there'll probably be a lot more paperwork and complaint or two, but it won't happen for a very long time. Just go full tilt crazy every once in a while. It fucking works.
Yeah. All right. Before we get out of here, I do want to just express, if you've got some shit going on and you need somebody to talk to, we're always here.
Talk to Rusty. I got shit going on.
That's fine. So don't call Cuffs at 1-469-420-0268.
You can text me. I prefer texts.
1-469-420-0268. You can email me at rustycuffspodcast@gmail.com, or you can drop me a line on Instagram. If you got something going on, we are here. This is kind of why we started the show.
Don't kill yourself.
Yeah.
Don't kill your spouse. Don't beat your wife.
Yeah. Just don't be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But also, I the reason I wanted to get to that at the back end of the show is that I had a call this week that was an officer from a federal agency that just seemed like he really needed somebody to check on him.
Yeah.
It wasn't a mental health call. It wasn't anything like that, but he clearly was not okay.
Yeah.
He had some shit going on. So you got to, if you got coworkers, reach out to them, just especially guys that they don't have a family or some shit's fucked up with them. Especially the older guys that are approaching retirement that maybe shit didn't go their way.
They get out and they either die of a massive heart attack or they fucking kill themselves.
Yeah.
A lot of them fucking do that. It's mad annoying. Please stop doing that, old fucks. Just talk to someone. Make a friend. Get a hobby.
Yeah, they need something. And
disentangle your sense of self and identity from policing. That's a huge thing.
Yeah.
You're not just that uniform. You're not just that badge, and it's not a healthy way to go about. You are a person, and you have outside interests and hobbies. Don't build your life around being a police officer, because one day it's going to stop.
Yep.
And it should. You should retire and transition to the next thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just a fucking job.
Yeah. You strip away this uniform, this gun, this badge. I'm still me. I'm still a person, and I still have things that I like to do, and I'm probably be happy.
Well, that's why it was so hard seeing you all miserable last night.
I'm still miserable. I fucking hate my job.
Yeah, no, but at least you're miserable with a smile. Last night you couldn't even do that.
Yeah, no, I was not in it. I'm just tired of it. I'm just, frankly, I need a vacation.
Yeah. When the job stops being fun,
it's hard.
You gotta figure something out. And sometimes the only way out is through,
That's exactly what it is.
You want that better gig in this profession. And you're miserable doing what you're doing, but it's the only way I can get to where I want to be is to be more active doing the thing that I hate doing.
I think I've just been eating shovelfuls of shit for a while. You know, it's just, how do you eat a turd sandwich? One bite at a time. And I've been doing that for a little while. And then somebody kind of jumped the line a little bit.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot. And like they're blessed up everything.
Yep.
And I'm just kind of over it for a little bit.
And it happens. It's part of this job, right? There's always going to be nepotism. Yeah. And it's some guy that doesn't deserve it that fucking gets it. It sucks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, it sucks. I mean, one nice thing is that our department is large enough where there are, there's a few offshoots that you can take.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm kind of over some things, but like I'm just trying to maneuver. And when I don't even get outmaneuvered, I just see, I'm gonna see that for the rest of my career, and that's gonna piss me off.
Yep.
And I just gotta tuck it down because I have to be nice and play nice in the sandbox, and I have generally done a good job of that. But I'm at the point in my career where I'm gonna stop doing that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right. Well, listen, everybody out there, especially you, Cuffs.
Yeah, I'm having a great time.
Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Train hard.
We love you.
Rusty and Cuffs hit the beat tonight, chasing dreams under city lights. Fast cars roar down the endless way. Podcast tales of the night and day. The massages by the parlors dim, spike strips laid where the streets grow slim. Night shift heroes in the shadow deep, traffic stops on avenues that never sleep. Rusty and Cuffs, legends so bold, through the bourbon haze and the fearless cold. Special units with hearts aflame, guns and glory, the game they tame. Yeah, yeah. Drug busts at dawn when the world's half asleep, whispers of danger and secrets they keep. Rubber dog masks in the midnight raid, truth and justice, the debt they've paid. Stories whispered over crackling mics of darkened nights and adrenaline spikes. From the asphalt jungle to the concrete sea, Rusty and Cuffs still running free.